the word, people? Back with visuals for the culture. It's your host, Nino. Thanks for pulling up again. You know we got some more sick-ass news in the Bronx. You already know that. So let's not even waste no time. Let's get right into it. So according to NYPD, a man is wanted for raping a 17-year-old girl in the Bronx. Police are on the search for a man who they say are connected to a raping of a 17-year-old in the Bronx. Officers say the victim was walking outside a building on Rosedale Avenue Monday at around 11:30 a.m. when the male suspect approached her from behind. The man pushed her in the room, punched her in the face, and began raping her. The suspect fled on foot southbound on Rosedale Avenue. The 17-year-old girl was transported for treatment and she's in stable condition. Bro, what? Look at this nigga face. Look at his face. Nigga look like he don't get no buns, bro. Like, but on a serious note, like, why? Why are you, bro? There's so much dots outside, bro. There's so much, like, freaky girls out here that's of age, bro, that don't got no respect for themselves, you know what I'm saying? And that want to fuck with niggas like you know what I mean? So what are you bothering young schoolgirls and raping them? You shouldn't be raping any woman at that. But why you can't go online and go find you a girl to talk to, bro? Go to POF, you know what I'm saying? They got Facebook dating and all that. Like, what you fasten up yourself with the young girls, bro? You know what I'm saying? In the Bronx, this is by like, what section would this be? Rosedale. So that's like, close to Prospect, Castle Hill, Parkchester, around that area, I guess, like something like that. I mean, bro, there's a lot of elderly people around that way too. Like, bro, what are you doing? This girl is summertime. She probably just graduated high school, got out of school and all that. You come through with your freaky bum self, like trying to touch up on a little girl, bro. Like, get it together, man. Well, y'all seen this picture, so I hope they catch his ass. You know what I'm saying? I got a teenage daughter, too, so I don't got no time or no tolerance for them nasty niggas. You heard? Gangster, let's go on to the next one. So, according to police, moped riding thieves rob at least 3 women in Manhattan to the Bronx. Police are searching for a pair of moped bandits accused of mugging at least 3 women walking in Manhattan and the Bronx, stealing their cell phones and keys. Police released surveillance photos Thursday showing 2 young men riding a blue moped who have been linked to a trio of drive-by muggings that occurred earlier this month. In some of the images, the wanted men are seen wearing white tank tops and shielding their faces. In one photo, the face of the driver riding shirtless is visible. On July 5th, around 6:45 p.m., a 27-year-old woman was walking near Pleasant Avenue and East 116th Street in East Harlem when 2 men on a moped rode up to her and one of them tried to grab her cell phone. Having failed, the thief snatched the keys that were in her hand instead before speeding away. 2 days later, at around 11 a.m. on June 7th, a 40-year-old woman was walking, trying to make a phone call in the area of Park Avenue and East 149th Street in the Bronx, when they say she was approached by the duo on the moped. One of the individuals displayed a knife and removed the victim's cell phone from her hand. They then fled. Around 3:35 p.m. that same day, a 53-year-old woman was on her phone when she was approached by 2 men on a moped at Broadway and West 125th Street in Harlem. One of the perps yanked the phone out of the victim's hand and both bandits fled on their scooter, heading westbound on West 125th Street. None of the women were injured in the robberies, thank God. Okay, so we got some young teenage niggas riding on scooters. You know the story, how this shit goes over and over. Robbing old ladies. That's the new swag now, robbing old ladies. They just on some snatch and grab shit. They don't even on some pulling out weapons, and that's cool. I mean, it's not cool that they stealing, but it's cool that they not harming anybody. But bro, how bad is it at home that y'all niggas is robbing old ladies and ladies. Like, these niggas don't got no heart these days, bro. Y'all scared to a challenge? Because y'all know if y'all pull up on another young nigga and try to get him, you're probably going to get boomed. Feel me? So it's like, y'all chicken out and then take the slimy route and go try to rob an old lady. Like, bro, this is not the 80s. You know what I mean? It's like it's back to that with all the little purse snatchings and old ladies getting harmed and all of that. Like, bro, what? When y'all niggas get caught, because y'all is gonna get caught, they got one of y'all faces. So they get that little nigga. He gonna snitch on you. Y'all gonna do time. Niggas is watching the news on the island. They in the day room watching news. They see this type of shit before niggas come in. All it takes is for one nigga to recognize you when you get in there, and they gonna spank you. Oh, you robbing? Oh, that's my grandmother. Oh, I know that lady. She live on my block. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And that's it. Niggas is gonna poof you. You gonna get poofed up, punched up and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you were some young niggas, they probably gonna rip you. And that's that. That's about it. So is that really worth it? You tell me. But let's move on to the next story. So this one is a little update. We got 3 indicted for a shooting in Washington Heights drive-by shooting. That was when the elderly man, he got murdered just for walking. He was going to mosque, I believe, to go pray and stuff. And young dudes did a drive-by, and he was the one who unfortunately lost his life. But the Manhattan District Attorney states that on Wednesday, the indictment of Jonadel Lackard, 23, Kelvin Sanchez, 19, and Raheem Steed, 22, for their involvement in the drive-by shooting and murder of 66-year-old Rita Girgis. The crime happened in front of a deli in Washington Heights on May 23rd at approximately 7 p.m. The indictment states the defendants participated in a retaliatory shooting that killed Mr. Girgis, an innocent bystander visiting from Egypt. The defendants allegedly fired shots from a moving vehicle towards a group of young men they considered rivals. Mr. Girgis, caught near the line of fire, was hit in the head and pronounced dead at the hospital. On June 7, officers from the NYPD executed search warrants on the apartments of Lackard and Steed. They recovered a firearm from Lackard's apartment along with clothing he was reported to be wearing during the shooting. They also found firearms in Steed's apartment. Sanchez was arrested outside his home, wearing what appeared to be the same clothes he wore during the shooting. All 3 men faced serious charges, including murder in the second degree and criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree. I mean, I'm not mad. Shit. Y'all little niggas, like I said, y'all doing these shootings, y'all not even, taking into consideration children, women, and elderly peoples out there, good people that it's minding their business, you know what I'm saying? This is not GTA, bro. Like, you can't hit somebody and they spawn back, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not possible, bro. We only got one life. I think y'all niggas be too caught up in the game and all that. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to Mr. Girgis, you feel me? And I'm pretty sure now his family's about to get justice. These 3 dumbass little niggas is about to get booked. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't even hit your target. Y'all hit a whole random person. I'm not encouraging it, but if you was going, you decide to make that choice in your life, that's what you going to do, get out the car and go hit the person you trying to hit, even though I'm against that too. But to know that you was trying to murder somebody and then you hit an innocent man, he just visiting this country, bro. And then on top of that, let's get real. Y'all niggas is wearing the same clothes that y'all caught a body in. Y'all niggas is dirty. Feel me? I don't got nothing else better to do but ride around and shoot. Because y'all clearly not getting no money. The boys caught y'all niggas in the same outfits. Y'all did the drilling. Bugging out. Y'all brought the special move back to the crib and left it in the crib and let them find it. Dumbass niggas. Like, y'all deserve to get locked up respectfully, disrespectfully. Like, and niggas is gonna beat y'all niggas up probably. Like, because y'all seem like some niggas that's not like that. Y'all just have guns. Feel me? But let's move on to the next story. It's just sad. So, the Bronx couldn't be left alone apparently to be crazy by itself. Sometimes we gotta go back to Brooklyn, you know, probably Harlem. But according to 1010 Wins, a 9-month-old baby was thrown into the subway wall as a duo attacks the mom in a Brooklyn station. A 9-month-old baby's head was flung into a subway wall as his mother was attacked by two people at a Brooklyn station on Wednesday. Surveillance footage released by the NYPD shows the two suspects, a man and a woman, fleeing into the Crown Heights Utica Ave station through an open-door exit just after the attack on the morning of July 5th. Moments earlier, a 37-year-old woman was walking up a staircase to the street and carrying a stroller with her baby boy at 10:30 a.m. when the duo picked a fight with her. During the confrontation, the pair whipped out a knife and pushed the woman, causing her to lose her balance and her child to strike his head against the wall. The mom was uninjured while the boy was treated for minor injuries at the scene. Both suspects are believed to be between 25 and 30 years old. They are wanting for endangering the welfare of a child, police said. Anyone with info, you already know what to do. I mean, clearly they got no type of morals or they wasn't raised right, because what in God's name would you be attacking a woman while she got her baby? The baby not even one. The baby got injured. If you was to get that baby brain damage, now both of y'all dumbasses is getting fucking locked up. I mean, they got y'all picture. This bitch, she looked mad out of shape and nasty looking and all type of shit. This nigga got on an Amazon vest. He probably gonna get fired. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, was it worth it? I'm pretty sure it probably was like some kind of personal scuffle between the woman and the other woman. But what you jumping in for? Especially if you supposed to be the man. You supposed to be the one to say, yo, look, emotions in check, ma. When you see her without her baby, then we could get it on or whatever the case is. But then, honestly, if she wasn't with the baby, it probably would have been worse. Because they said they backed out the knife. So they was getting ready to poke this woman up. I mean, honestly, I hope they get locked up, gangster. Because, there's too much going on in this city. Clearly they burnt out. Like, I could see them from 2 blocks away and I could tell that they not 100% there. So, let's get them off the street. I mean, keep them away from children and all that. Clearly they don't, have any type of respect for a young child. I mean, that can't even defend themselves. So, yeah, lock they dumb asses up. They dirty anyway. They probably living in, I mean if you don't say nothing, Bill. But yeah, get rid of them niggas. Anyway, let's move on to the last story in Brooklyn. This one is pretty crazy. So it says, a woman at the center of a deadly Brooklyn love triangle dies from her wounds. The woman at the center of a love triangle on Thursday afternoon after her jealous ex-lover shot her in the head during a confrontation in which the gunman wounded his romantic rival. Jasmine Figueroa, 38, died at Kings County Hospital at 5:30 p.m., almost 14 hours after the pre-dawn shooting on Green Ave, near Marcus Garvey Boulevard in Bedford-Stuyvesant. The shooter, a 50-year-old man described by relatives as the father of Figueroa's 4 daughters, killed himself with a gunshot to the head on the stoop of his own home. It was his birthday. Moments before, he mortally wounded Figueroa and her 44-year-old man, who is recovering at Kings County from wounds to his abdomen and leg. We got a couple accounts where a woman says it was a love triangle and it got to the best of him. A nephew, Tymel Walker, 35. They were childhood friends and they fell for the same woman. She was going back and forth from one to the other. A neighbor who was rousted out of bed by the arguing said that she saw the whole tragedy unfold as the victims were getting into a black SUV. I woke up hearing screams, 2 gunshots, said the 27-year-old woman who asked not to be named. A tall man was arguing with a younger woman. Man, that's crazy. Like, super bugged out. Moral of the story, man. two people should not be messing with one person, especially for a long amount of years. Then that was his birthday. Man, listen, shorty, man, you gotta do better. There was no reason for all of that. Know what I'm saying? Now you dead, homie killed herself, and one is recovering. So they all hurt, and it was unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you doing that since y'all childhood friends? You bouncing back, but she was feeling herself. You feel me? But, yo, listen, man. With that one, I'm going to say, yo, everybody stay safe. Make the right decisions. Keep the women, children, and elderly people safe, man. This is all we got, man. We got. Man, we got to hold it down. You heard? See you on the next one.